Silverfox Fitness welcomes you to 30-minute gentle full body workout. Progressive muscle relaxation. I want you to squish your face together, making lots and lots of wrinkles. And hold it there for about 5 seconds. I want you to open your mouth as wide as you can, and your eyes. And hold that for 5 seconds. Let's try that again. We're going to squish our face together, hold it for 5, then we're going to open our mouth and our eyes for 5. Here we go with the squish. And then open. Good. When you take your ears, I want you to massage them. That's it. Pull on them, rub them with your fingertips. Okay, make them really small. Push them close to your head. Right, pull them apart. Pull the big top parts of your earlobes out and the bottoms out. Let's try that again. We'll make them really, really small. And then we'll pull them way out, squeezing them with your fingers. Good work. I want you to take your head and look way up into heaven. And then way down into the other place. Notice I'm sitting up nice and tall. Let's try heaven again. And then way down into the other place. Good. Look to the left or the right. And then the other side. Let's try heaven again. The other place. One side or the other. Push your shoulders up as high as you can, right toward your earlobes. Push your palms into the ground. Shoulders up again as high as you can. Palms way down into the ground. Good. Bring your shoulders to the front, around your back. And take them way back. Push your shoulder blades together. Use those arms to help. Let's try that again. We're going to bring the shoulders forward. And then way back, push the shoulder blades together. Good, 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 good. I want you to suck your belly button in. Pull it right towards your spine. Good, make your belly as big as you can, like you're going to have a baby. In again, suck your belly button in. Don't hold your breath. And push it out. Good, I want you to turn to one side, doesn't matter which side, and look behind you. And then slowly go to the front and the other side and look behind you. I like that. Let's do that again. Look behind you on the one side. And look behind you on the other side. Looking straight ahead. Squeeze your bum muscles. Squeeze them. Make them really, really tight. If you can do your pelvic floor at the same time, your Kegel muscles, squeeze those too. And relax. Squeeze them again. Squeeze the bum, the gluteus maximus, minimus, and medius, and your Kegel muscles too. Good. Relax. Pull your one leg into your body as close as you can get it. Sit up tall. Point and flex your foot. The other leg. Pull it in, grab hold of the shin, pull it in, sit up tall. And when you're ready, point and flex. Good. Straighten one leg with your heel on the floor and your toe pointing straight up. And with your brain, push your knee into the floor. Really, really straight, tight leg. Let's try the other side. Heel, toe up, knee down, straight leg, nice and tight. Relax. Get your legs as wide as you can get them. Feet on the ground. Sit up tall. Put your hands on the inside of the knees here and push your legs out even more. Good, good work. I think we're ready. For my weights, I'm using these 2 small bottles of water. If you don't want to use weights, you can just use your body weight. Or if these are too heavy, you could use maybe a couple of cans out of your pantry. Or maybe you've got your own set of light weights, but keep the weights light. And I'm sitting in my sturdy chair, but I'm on the edge of my chair. I'm not back up against the back. I'm trying to sit in my best posture possible. My arms are at right angles, and I'm going to do 3 presses. First, it's the overhead press, straight up, straight arms, reach as high as you can. Slowly come back down. Then I bring my forearms together and do a pec press, working my chest, my pecs, and then I do a Dairy Queen dip or a forearm dip, working my shoulders and my forearms, overhead again. Everything is done slowly and with intention. Chest and shoulders, forearm dip. One more time, up, nice and tall, arms close to the head, keep the arms straight, slowly go into a pec press, and then a forearm dip or a Dairy Queen dip. Okay, and we're going to bring our arms down at our sides, glue our elbows to our sides, and we're going to work the biceps and the triceps. So the biceps are worked when you bend your arms, and when you straighten your arms, your triceps are working. But when we get to here, we're going to lift our arms way up, triceps, biceps behind our head, triceps all the way back down, and then in front of your body here, way up overhead, behind your head. Keep your elbows close to your head and straight arms all the way down. One more. Bicep. You need these arms to be strong. We do a lot with our arms all day long. Good. Then we're going to hold the weights out in front of us as we pull our elbows into our sides as far as we can in a row. And here we go again, another row. And then a third row. And then just bring your arms out a little bit. They're still bent. And lift your elbows up. Do a fly. Number 2. And a third fly. And then when we're sitting in this position, we're going to lean forward and reach way out around a big, big, huge, thick tree. Give it a hug. Sit back up. Bend forward. Give it a hug. And give it a hug. And then we're going to work our back and our lower body by doing a deadlift first of all. So we're going to use the water or the weights, and we're going to gently come across our thighs, down over our knees. And as we hinge at the hips and slide down to our shoelaces, we're kind of bent in half. Our back is parallel to the floor or the ground. And then we come back up, sliding the weights back up over our knees, over our quads, sitting up nice and tall. Do it again. This is a deadlift. Working the back. We want our back to be strong. If our back's not strong, everything else will be a mess. One more deadlift. The weights are coming close to our body, all the way down to our shoelaces, and then all the way back, keeping it really close, those weights. And then the squat, well, the squat is when we stand up and sit down. So without holding on to the chair, I want you to lean forward a little bit, keep your back straight, and push down on your feet and lift your body up. And when you get up there, take a step forward with one foot, and then lower your back knee down, keeping your body straight. Put your heel down, bring your foot back, make sure the chair is there, and then very carefully, very slowly sit back in the chair. Okay? So we're going to do up again. That's half of our squat. Step forward, do a little lunge, lower our body down and up like an elevator. Step back. Where's the chair? There it is. Slowly sit in the chair. Stand up. Bring the other foot forward. A little bit of a squat lunge there. The lunge and the squat are related. It's all about balance, strong legs. Let's try that one again on that side. This leg here goes forward. Lunge down and back up, keeping your back straight. Where's the chair? There it is. Good. You deserve a drink. If you've got water, drink some of it. If you don't, go get some and drink something. Water is fuel. All right? Good. You can put the weights down. Standing next to my chair, holding on if I really have to. If I don't, that's even better. But my favorite balance exercise is called the one leg or the one-legged routine. So I'm just going to simply shift my weight to the inside leg and lift the other one off the ground a little bit so it's not touching. And see if I can stand here for 10 or 30 seconds. And I'm holding on, but maybe I'll let go. But as soon as I put that foot down, I got to start again. So I haven't touched the ground yet. That must be at least 15 seconds. Can I get to 30? I think so. Is my supporting leg doing all the heavy duty work? Yep. There, that's 30 seconds. Okay, I'll have a little rest by switching sides here. This chair is sturdy here. So I'm holding on, shift the weight to the inside leg and lift the leg up. Just 30 steamboats. Stand nice and tall. If you can't do this, you need to practice this almost every day. You don't want to fall, and you want your legs to be very strong. Almost, just 10 more seconds. Sometimes 30 seconds can be a long time. Good, let's go back to the other side. We'll have a little rest on that side. Now I'm going to take my supporting leg again and lift this one off the ground and bring my knee up as high as I can. And then back behind me, but when I push it behind me, my bent leg, don't lean forward. Stand up tall. So stand tall, push it back, stand tall, up, back, up. We're not in a hurry here, back. I'm still holding on, up, back. Can I do it once without touching? Yep. How many? Well, if you do it slower, you won't be able to do as many, but maybe 10 or 12. 2 more. Have a little rest by switching sides. Shift my weight, knee up, bent leg back, stand tall. No leaning forward. Not too fast. So my foot's flexed, which means I'm not pointing my toe. So I'm working my ankle, working my hips, working my supporting leg, working lots of things. 2 more. Switch sides. This time, get my supporting leg ready. I'm going to take my other leg straight out to the side without touching the ground in between. Out, back. Okay, Twyla, you've been on camera enough today. You go in the house and have a little sleep. That's my cat, Twyla. I've got a cat door. You can't see it, but she has been having problems with some kind of a back issue, and maybe she lies around too much, but she doesn't like to go through the cat door. 2 more. Oh, she went through. Other side. Shift your weight, straight leg out, back. We're working the muscles on the outside of the leg, on the inside of the leg. Of course, the supporting leg is doing a lot of work too. Stand tall. 3, 2, 1. And we're just going to do one more. This time we're going to make circles with our leg. So you can have it straight and make circles. You can bend it and make circles. You can lift it higher and make circles. I don't care which way you go with your circles. Just stand tall. Get that supporting leg grounded there so you're stable. Circles. Maybe I'll try it both ways. Straight leg and bent leg. And the other side, and we're done. Our one-legged. It's harder when I bend it. It's harder when I get it higher. I don't think it matters which way I go. But it's definitely harder when I get it higher and farther away from my body. Maybe, hey, a figure 8. That's an advanced one-legged circle move. Not that I'm advanced. This has worked for me. Good. We're back in the chair for our cool down, but we're sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to write our name with our right hand, and then we're going to write our name with our left hand. It doesn't matter which one you use first. We're going to get to both of them. So we're going to pretend there's a whiteboard or a blackboard or a big paper in front of us, and we've got something to write with. And we're just going to write our name, not print it, write it. So I only have a short name. It's Rob Fox, 6 letters. So capital R, O, B, and then capital F, O, X. Let's try the other one. You might be still writing your name because it might be this long. Right. Got that? Good. Now we're going to do a little arithmetic. My favorite multiplication tables numbers are 7 times 6 or 6 times 7. Same thing, right? That's the one I always had trouble with when I was little remembering. The rest of them I could remember, but not 7 times 6. So I'm going to do it in a horizontal line in front of me. Don't care what hand you use to begin with, but I'm going to make a 7 plus 6 equals 4, 2, 42. Let's try this one. 7
Beep.
plus
Bob,
6
are you multiplying or adding?
equals 4, 2. Good. Let's do it one more time. Take turns here with the hands, and we'll do it the vertical or the old-fashioned way where you put the numbers piled on top of each other with the base line and the sign at the left and then the answer below. So let's try the 7 at the top. 7, below that the 6. It's a multiplication. X, the line, 4, 2. So it's a 7, 6 times line 4, 2. Got that? The first one's all about the neck. Remember, you have this big enveloping shoulder muscle called your trapezius, front, top, back, both sides, and into the neck. So whenever you may have a sore neck, it might be because of your shoulders. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is take my head, I'm sitting in neutral, and turn it to the left or the right. We're going to do both sides. Make sure it's about 45-degree turn, not all the way over. Keep your body square to the front, 45. And with the hand on that side, grab the back of your head and gently pull your head down so that your chin is heading to your chest. And at the same time, take the right hand or the other hand and put it on your shoulder. And to get the most out of a stretch, it should be for 2 minutes that you're going to hold it still. But today, just 10 seconds is enough because I want you to see how to do them, and then later on you can shut me off and do them again if you want and hold them longer. So that's 10 seconds. Take that hand off, take that hand off, and when you're ready, turn it the other way, 45-degree angle. This hand, closest one, pulls the head down so the chin goes to the chest. This one, you bend it and put it on your shoulder. Working the neck trapezius muscle and others. Just for 10 seconds. Good. Let go. That's your neck. Your shoulders. Lots and lots of shoulder exercises. But this one I'm going to show you is really old. It's been around a long time. As long as I've been going to the Y, it's been there, and they still do it today. So you're sitting up nice and tall, you take one arm and bring it across. It's pretty straight, but it doesn't have to be completely straight. It can be bent a little bit at the elbow. Bring it across your body and take the other one up here to the top part here, between the elbow and the shoulder, and pull it in. Just for 10 seconds. This is such a great shoulder stretch. And remember, there's many. It's still around. So this arm comes maybe bent, maybe straight, comes across the body. This one comes up between the elbow and the shoulder, and you pull it in. I'll feel it in different places in my shoulder, depending on the health of my shoulder. But it works most of the muscles. It stretches most of them. Just for 10 seconds. And relax. Shoulder. Your obliques. These muscles along the side of your body. Okay? They allow you to twist They allow you to bend. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put one hand on, we're going to do both sides, one hand on the hip. The other one is coming up from down below there and all the way over. And when I get to the top, I'm going a little more. And as I bend, I'm going to push my hips the other way. And when I get as far as I can go, I hold it. I'm still sitting up tall. My feet are flat on the floor. I'm on the edge of the chair. And that's my obliques for this side. Okay, so hip, I'm going to push in a minute that way. This one's down here, it comes up slowly, and I'm pushing with my bent arm as I push my hip away. So there's pressure here, and there's a stretch going on here. Keep my head in neutral, feet flat, legs apart. Just 10 seconds. So the sides of your body or your obliques. Here comes the fourth one. It's for our low back especially, but we'll do a little upper back with it. So all I'm going to do is hinge at the hips, try to get my hands on my shoelaces, down there maybe on the inside of my body because my legs are wide, and keep my back flat from the top of my head to my tailbone. Maybe a little lower to get it flat. Pretend the back of your back is a table and you got water sitting on it or something. So my hips didn't move, but my bum didn't move. My hips bent forward just for 10 seconds. And you know, the opposite to this is when we sit up, put our hands on our hips, and look up to heaven and arch your back a little bit. But my bum didn't move. That's your back. Now let's just finish off with our legs. So take one leg, doesn't matter, we're going to do both. Grab it here below the knee and pull it in toward your torso. Sit up tall. And since this is the last stretch, we're going to make this one a little bit more difficult. So we're pulling it in, right? And we're holding it for 10. Then we're going to grab the bottom of our foot. Preferably, your shoes won't be on. And you're going to straighten your leg. Take this palm and push the muscle just at the top of the knee. Push it straight that way. Just hold it for 10. And then I want you to grab that leg any way you want. Pretend it's a baby maybe, and this is the head, and pull it in close to you and give it a good hug. Working the piriformis muscle in your butt, plus all the muscles in your leg. Good. Let's try the other side. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Grab the leg below the knee, pull it in as far as you can go. Hold it for 10. And grab the bottom of your foot, straighten your leg, and push with the palm of your hand on the muscle just above the knee. Push the knee straight ahead. And then it's time to cradle the baby and give it a hug. So put your arm around that baby's head, the knee. Grab a hold of it, don't drop it, and pull it in. Give it a good hug. Remember to hold, to get the most out of the stretch, you hold it for how long? That's right, 120 steamboats, 2 minutes. Otherwise, it just becomes a strength exercise. That's only 30 minutes, that's pretty good. A workout that covers your whole body with a warm-up, with weights, aerobics, balance, a cool down, and a stretch at the end. Good for you.